Hello, 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 and welcome to the Sully Perspective. I'm Sully. I'm your host for the evening of this show. We do a show live every single week at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. If you're not Eastern Time, it's not that time. It's a different time than 8. It's confusing. So I added this Apple mouse for my Mac, and then I have this mouse, right, for my PC. I've grabbed the wrong mouse 100% of the time. I can't handle two mouses. If you've not been here before, like I said, we do a show every week. We're kind of changing it up a little bit this week. Instead of, normally we did 4 topics. Well, originally we did 5 topics. Then we went down to 4 topics because sports were boring. And then now we're rethinking everything. I'm not going to do a movie review of the week this week because I think in live stream format, movie reviews are boring. I think that movie reviews are better scripted, maybe, unless I was with another person. So I think the only 2 ways that movie reviews work are me talking with another person about them, where we can like bounce ideas off each other and maybe agree or disagree, or, oh, I didn't think about that, and like discuss the movie, or in a like a scripted review format where I say, you know, I like write out an actual video and you know, read it with some B-roll footage and images from the movie, etc. So I was kind of, I thought I was watching some of my own movie reviews back and thinking, I don't like it. It's boring. So I don't know. I think that movie reviews are fun in general, but I think that if I'm going to do them, I'm going to do them in a different format. And I think that if I ever add a second, like we've talked about ever in the future, adding a second stream in the week, possibly with guests, that would be something that I would do with a guest. Like I would have that guest watch the movie and then we can discuss it. Or what is that? Oh, is that the music? Never mind. I'm just an idiot. I thought I heard something from this direction. I thought it was your phone. It turns out I have headphones on and it's the music in my headphones because I'm an actual retard. I shouldn't say that. An idiot. I apologize. So anyways, I don't know. Or I will come out with individual YouTube videos or content scripted that has reviews of movies if I want to do that in the future. I don't know though. I'm thinking for now, we're just going to scrap movies. I don't like it. I do like doing news of the week, like weekly news. That's my favorite portion. And also, I like not only doing nerdy news. So we talked about it last time I streamed, which was 2 weeks ago, about changing nerdy news of the week to Sully's news of the week, which is a fun acronym, could be SNOW. And from there, I could talk about anything. So like this week, I have a couple things that are not necessarily nerdy that I would like to talk about. Like last week, or a couple weeks ago, we talked about, there was things that I wanted to talk about rather that I couldn't talk about. I felt like, obviously it's my own show, but it just didn't fit the nerdy category. So like this week we have some fun stories that I don't think necessarily fall into that nerdy category, but that are still interesting to talk about. So we're going to talk about those. So anyways, and I think today, no timer on Sully's news of the week. No 6-minute timer. Because I want to talk about more things and have this be a more open for discussion show. Once this channel starts to grow, once I actually start to put out content outside of this one live show a week, and hopefully the show starts to grow and we have people commenting all the time during the stories, I want this to be more open format, and the timer takes away from that open format. Because I feel like I'm always rushing to get through the next story while y'all are still trying to comment on the previous story. It just wasn't a great format. So we're scrapping the timer. We might bring back the timer, however, on like the Sully perspective on blank, and then come up with a punishment if I start to rant like Sully likes to do, you know what I'm saying? And then I don't make it within the timer. or if I end before the timer is over. So it has to be like a perfect, you know, amount of time. Something happens. Something bad. It has to be bad enough to where I won't like it, but it has to be not bad enough to where I have to clean this nice new chair that I bought, you know? Something in between. Maybe just like a punch. Maybe you just cut. Maybe young Anna just comes over and just punches me directly in the face. I don't know. We'll come up with something. But anyways, without further ado, those are the housekeeping updates of the week. I'm also going to start doing, along with my news stories, I will have some more visual stuff. So if you are not listening to this in podcast service and you are watching this on YouTube, even if you come back later and watch it, you can do that with some more visual stuff than looking at my ugly mug. I'll just have some websites pulled up and pictures and stuff so that there's something more to look at. That's all. I think we're good. And this week we're going to try another local dessert place. So that is exciting as well. A few weeks ago now, we tried Fat Ash Bakes here in Orlando. And I reordered again last week because I was blown away by Fat Ash, and we didn't even review just one cookie. We reviewed 5 cookies. So I got 5 more cookies, all different ones. They were unbelievable. And as I did this, I had a lot of people say that to try what we'll try today, which is Gideon's Bakery, that it's better. And I cannot imagine that any cookie could be better than Fat Ash Bakes, because those cookies we tried. What was the one that we tried off air a couple days ago? The Nutta Butta Bay or whatever it was called. The Butta Bay. The Nut Butta Bay. Hazelnut Butta Bay. Something like that. And it was quite possibly the my favorite thing I've ever had in my mouth. I'll say it that way. All right, without further ado, for real, we will go ahead and move on to Sully's news of the week. I'm gonna come up with like a thing on that. I'm gonna like hit a button. Sully's news of the week, and it's gonna like WKZM Sully's news of the week. Snow. That sounded cool, right? I think we're gonna have to come up with that. Don't worry, I'll work on it. I'll have my people call your people, and we'll get it figured out. All right, first up on Sully's news of the week, 3. We'll start out grim. 3 pretty sad deaths over the last week and a half. I mean, all deaths are sad, I guess. Most deaths are sad. I guess some deaths are not so sad. Like if Hitler, that death wasn't so sad. Some would say it's a great death. These deaths were not great. Gaspard, I'm going to be honest. He's French. You can never trust French letters. I'm going to read it as if I'm an American. I'm going to read it. I am an American. I'm going to read it with no knowledge of the French language. I believe he's French. Gaspard Ulliel. But that also could be like Wiel or something. I don't know. He passed away. He was only 38 years old. He plays Midnight Man in the upcoming Moon Knight series by Marvel. Apparently, I don't know of any of his stuff. However, apparently looking him up, he's like the French. He's the French Bradley Cooper. I don't know. He's pretty famous over there is what I'm trying to say. So very sad. Also very young, 38 years old. Meatloaf, all of our favorites, singer-songwriter and funny actor and stuff like that. He died at the age of 74. And then this is probably the one I'm most sad about. Louis Anderson, the comedian, Emmy-winning actor, etc., etc. You know Louis Anderson, right? He passed away this past week at the age of 68. Also pretty young. Now, I know that the life of comedians can sometimes be hard lives. They're traveling a lot, and typically with stand-up comedians comes a lot of drinking and drugs, and that stuff will catch up with you. But 68 is still quite young, I feel, for to die. Moving to this next story. Gonna go over here. The this giant black diamond. Look how big this sucker is. It is called the Enigma. It is a 555.55 carat black diamond. I looked up a calculator. 555 carats is a quarter pound. A quarter pound of black diamond. I mean, look at it in this. I don't know if these are real pictures or if this is like a fake photoshopped hand model or something, but like, look how ginormous in the hand that diamond is. That's outrageously large, right? Anyways, 555 carat. But I believe that the reason it is called the Enigma is it is exactly 555.55 carats, and it has 55 facets or faces. So it's an Enigma. It will go out for auction this week, February 9th, or next week, I guess, February 9th. It was believed to be found in either, there are conflicting stories, a South American mine or a Central African mine. Now, I don't really know how you have two stories that are so far from each other. Those are not even close to each other. What's up? What is up? How you doing, Max? This is Max, right? I think this is Max from last week. I remember your handle. But yeah, so it's one of these two places. It is believed to be found in a mine, but like a long time ago, a lot of scientists believe that it was actually formed in outer space and was part of an asteroid that collided with the Earth, like, who knows how long ago? Thousands, millions, who knows, years ago. It will sell this week up at auction in England, I believe. It is estimated that it will sell for anywhere between $5 to $8 million. Good to see you, Max. Thank you for being here, man. Hope your week's going okay. How's life? How's this week going for you? Any big, exciting pieces of news? Share it in the chat. Next story. The PlayStation came out this year, kind of like Spotify, with their own version of PlayStation Wrap Up. Kind of telling each individual player their accomplishments and statistics for what they played and how long and how much they played this year. Now, I will say in 2020, or this past year, 2021, I definitely did not play as much as I did in 2020. I would have been scared to see my statistics for 2020 because I just almost did nothing, especially during the month of March. I did almost nothing but watch Game of Thrones and play PlayStation. That's literally all I did for an entire month, or 6 weeks rather. So that would have been scary statistics to look at. But I thought we'd look through these stats. They're pretty fun for me this year. I feel like young Anna's gonna have big eyes once she sees the amount of hours and such that I put in. Max says, been playing the new Pokemon Legends Arceus, I think that's how you say it, for the Switch that came out this weekend. Tell me, Max, I've been really thinking about buying that game. How is it? What do you really think? How far into it are you? Because this game's blowing up right now, and I knew it would. It is the first open world Pokemon game ever. Whereas I believe, the Pokemon games are kind of open world in that you can explore where you want, but not open world in that they have completely, like, there's walls and they kind of direct you in where to go. This is a completely open world game. 10 out of 10. You're in post game already? When did that game come out? Can you look that up for me? I want to know when that game came out. Surely it didn't come out that long ago, so you're blazing through it. That's what I see. That's what everyone's saying is it's Pokemon with Breath of the Wild kind of thing, which that's what really interests me, because Breath of the Wild was ridiculously good. It was such a good game. It came out Friday, and today is Tuesday, and you're already in post game, so you've finished the entire story. That must be either a short story or you've done nothing but play Pokemon for 4 days. Either one is totally acceptable. I'm thinking about getting that game and playing it here on stream, because I loved Breath of the Wild, and I haven't played a Pokemon game since Ruby version. I think that was Ruby and Sapphire, and I played the Ruby on my Nintendo Game Boy Advance SP, the one that with the backlight that folded open. Hell yeah, that thing was dope. But I that was the last Pokemon game I played, so it's been a long time. I did not play Sword or Shield. I didn't play whatever was after Ruby and Sapphire. Silver was before. So whatever was after that, I never played those. All right, well, let's go through these. What's up, Nate? Both. I think the story is like only 20 to 30 hours. Also, hi. Nate, did you also get is it pronounced Arceus or Arceus or Arceus? Also Twitch. What do you mean also Twitch? What does that mean? What does also Twitch mean? Best Pokemon game for sure. Wow, that's saying a lot. I think it's Arceus. Arceus? It's something like that. All right, we're going to go through my 2021 PlayStation wrap-up while y'all are answering my questions. So, for me, last year, I played 416 total hours. Young Anna makes faces. That's not even that many hours. Do this. Do your calculator. 416 divided by 24. How many like full days of playing is that? 7, huh? 17. So if I played 17 straight days nonstop, that's not that bad, right? Out of 365. So I did play 416 total hours. Oh, let's see. Best Pokemon game for sure. I've heard both, but I think Arceus. Oh, okay. I have Shield at Jay's house. You can borrow it, but I don't know. Oh, and then Nate says Arceus. So either way, you're both saying a hard E, not like an A sound. Like I was saying Arceus, but both of you are saying Eus. I don't know that I want to play Shield though. That's the problem. I don't know if another Pokemon game in that style interests me right now, but an open world Pokemon game really interests me. I am so stuffed up. You can hear it in my voice. I sound like I'm holding my nose close. Here's my hours breakdown. 48 hours or 12% of my total time was played on exclusive PS5 titles. Obviously way more was played on PS4 titles. This stat I know for a fact is incorrect. I know for a fact that this is incorrect because a lot, and you'll see why here in a minute. A lot of my hours, if I skip to the next stat first and come back to it, or let's go 2 stats down. Here you go. It says that I played Call of Duty Warzone was my top game of 2021. I played 269 hours. But then it says, if I go back, that only 84 hours was played online. So obviously that's not true because all of my Call of Duty hours are played online. So something's wacky here. I don't really know what, but something is not communicating here. That's incorrect. But this one's interesting. 173 days played. So more than, actually a little less than half. A little less than half of every day. So basically every other day was played on PlayStation. Look at me go. 9 different games is all I played. That is kind of surprising. Number 1 game, Call of Duty Warzone. Number 2 game, put only 31 hours in a Grand Theft Auto 5. 24 hours into Marvel's Spider-Man. 21 into Guardians of the Galaxy. That actually surprised me because I beat that whole game and I actually did some like hunting on that game. So that was a very short game. And Fall Guys, it took me 19 hours of that to even get one single win. Shield is good but easy. 416 is not that bad. Oh, for my amount of hours. That's not that bad either. I honestly thought it was going to be more. It will definitely be more this year. This year it'll definitely be more. My favorite PlayStation fucking sucks. That's why. Just kidding. What's my favorite PlayStation game? Like of all time? I'm going to say, man, that is really hard. An easy answer that would be like obvious for a lot of people would be The Last of Us. I have to say that that was the best story I've ever played. The best game, I think an all-time favorite series for me is the Infamous series, where you get different powers and build your skill tree up and stuff. The Infamous games were, all three of them, I think there were unbelievably good. I think those would have to be up there. But I mean, if we're talking about all-time PlayStation, like I have to start thinking about, you know, Crash Bandicoot, the first time I'm playing those. We have to think about like Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2. We have to think about Spyro, Banjo-Kazooie. I mean, we have to think of some really fucking classic games. An Infamous Let's Play. Dude, Infamous was so good. I'm really hoping that they do a remaster of all three games, or hopefully make a fourth game eventually. I'll have to look that up. I wonder if they're gonna, like, if they're making another next Infamous game. Next Infamous game is in development, confirmed. This was September 2021 on Reddit. Based on blah, blah, blah. 2021 Infamous the game domain updated by Sucker Punch. And basically anything by Sucker Punch, really. Like, if Sucker Punch comes out with a game, I'm probably buying it. I mean, look at this. Look at these games. This game list. Sucker Punch Productions. Games. You have Ghost of Tsushima, which is incredible. Infamous, Infamous 2, Infamous First Light, and Second Son. Oh, there was 4 games. And then all of the Sly Cooper games are also from Sucker Punch. There's more than that. That's just their best work, I guess, that they have listed on their website. I love Sucker Punch and I love those style of games, but I play mostly open world games. That's why I like Infamous. I liked all the Assassin's Creeds, especially like Assassin's Creed 2 and Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. I'm trying to think of more PlayStation exclusive games that I've played that like were just like mind-blowing. I wasn't ever actually a big fan of Uncharted. Not that I disliked it, but I've only ever played like the first hour of the first game, and I never got into it. But yeah, I mean, Last of Us has got to be the easy answer. You know what else is really good? These aren't PlayStation exclusives, but the Telltale games, specifically The Wolf Among Us, that's got to be up there. If you like, if you're a fan of The Walking Dead, the Telltale Walking Dead games are supposed to be really good. Which isn't PlayStation exclusive anymore, which is weird. Which one's not a PlayStation exclusive anymore? Nate? Oh, you're talking about Final Fantasy. Yeah, oh, that is true. Final Fantasy for a long time was a PlayStation exclusive and then kind of went to everything. I've never played a Final Fantasy game ever, and I don't know that I'm interested in it. And I'll tell you what ruined Final Fantasy, the potential for me to play Final Fantasy was I tried to play Kingdom Hearts, and God fucking bless America, that game blows. That is horrible. I don't know, my buddy Victor is all about those games, and I just could not get into it. Assassin's Creed 2 is the best of the series. It is by far the best game out of the series, the best story out of the series, and the best fighting mechanics. However, I will say there was some later ones that were pretty good, like the one with the Native American guy. What was his name? I can't remember what that one was called. And then Brotherhood was good, and then Black Flag was really good. I tried to play for a little bit. I tried to play Assassin's Creed Valhalla on here. It just feels different. It feels very different, and I'm not a huge fan, but I didn't put enough time into it to do it justice. Eventually I'll play that. My list of games that I have to play is the amount of games that I've started and played less than 3 hours of is mind-boggling how long that list is. All right, let's go to the next story here. Oh, well, we'll read these first. Assassin's Creed 2 the best. The Titans and Kingdom Hearts is not good. Controls suck dick. Yes, they do. Also, who cares about Disney? True. Getting the tools and weapons from Leonardo da Vinci. Yes, see, that's what I was going to think. That's what I was thinking of. I thought that was the game where you got the, like, hang glider from Leonardo da Vinci, and you kept having to bring him, like, materials to build you new inventions. That game was fucking awesome. All right, that's PS wrap up. James Bond producer, wait for this fucking name, y'all. This is a real person. Barbara Broccoli. Young Anna said that sounds like a VeggieTales character, and wow, it really does. Like Junior Asparagus and Barbara Broccoli. Barbara Broccoli, 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 you are the one for me. Remember Barbara Manatee? Remember that song? Anyways, James Bond producer Barbara Broccoli says that Idris Elba is in fact back in the conversation as an option to take over the Bond role post Daniel Craig. This is the best news I've heard out of that, I don't know, IP in forever. Daniel Craig, an incredible James Bond, I think, but having a British black suave James Bond like Idris Elba would be fucking cool, man. Idris Elba is so cool. Changing it up and getting a little more inclusive would be cool. Having someone that, I don't know, man. I'm a huge fan of this. Idris Elba, I think, would be an incredible, because a couple years ago he was in the talks, and then whoever was doing the movies back then said that he was, I swear to God, this is a real quote, like too, they use something that they should not have, too like rough or too like hood for James Bond. And I was like, what? Elba to, I don't know, for James. I'm going to find this quote. And I remember thinking, what the fuck? Yeah, this is okay. So this is what I thought, but I didn't want to say it for fear that it wasn't the real quote, and then I'm a fucking racist or something. I'm not a racist. This fucking asshole is a racist. So, I guess it was the writer of the new James Bond novel called Trigger Mortis set off a firestorm back in 2015 with a remark about Idris Elba after people cried for Idris Elba to be the new James Bond on Twitter. Anthony Horowitz, very famous, that guy's a very famous author, right? Anthony Horowitz. He recently told the Daily Mail that Elba is, quote, probably a bit too street for Bond, end quote. Yikes. Yikes, yikes. Calling a black man too street, never a good look. Really fucking insensitive. And also not true at all. Idris Elba, by the way, one of the most suave, one of the most fucking cool. I would definitely have sex with Idris Elba. And I would do it romantically. I would make love to him. Like, he would take me on a date. I imagine that he would give me a massage first or something. Like, Idris Elba is a man, but like a gentle, like he is the epitome of James Bond. Idris Elba would be perfect before that role. Nate sang that same tune out loud. See, people know that Barbara Manatee song. That was probably the best, one of the better VeggieTales songs, Barbara Manatee. What is wrong with us? Too thug. Yeah, too street. Unbelievably inappropriate to say about really anyone, but specifically if you're a white author. I assume that Anthony with a name like that is white. Let me see. Oh yeah, like literally look at this guy, the literal most white person. I mean, if you look like that, never say the word street ever. If you're driving, just say the road or something. Like, just to say that Idris Elba is too street, yeah, he should have been fucking canceled for that. That's bad. That's really bad, right? Anyways, screw that guy. Moving on. Apparently the only three people that Andrew Garfield did trust with the information, which you'll know what I'm talking about if you know what I'm talking about. Apparently the only people that he trusted with the secret were his mother, his father, and his brother. Not even, we said this a few weeks ago, not even his previous co-star, Emma Stone, who texted him multiple times asking. Not even her. He lied straight to her face. The U.S. government has discovered that cartels in Mexico have been logging on and using GTA Online as a recruiting tool for new drug mules. So not only did the U.S. government, I assume, catch this, but if they did catch this, that means they have to be on GTA Online also. So I just imagine, like, how lucky is the FBI agent that gets tasked with that job? Like, hey, I know this is going to be tough, but you have to play GTA for the next like 6 weeks, 10 hours a day, and catch real drug lords on a video game. How crazy. So I guess they were just finding people that were really good at the game, and that'll probably translate to real life, and then finding them and coercing them into, I don't know. There's not a lot of details on this yet, but I thought it was a fucking crazy story. It's a very cool story. Next up, James Gunn does confirm finally. We all kind of assumed, but James Gunn this week confirmed that Guardians of the Galaxy 3 will be the last, quote, the last time people will see this team, end quote. Interesting that he said this team and not these characters, not, you know, all of the whatever. He said this team. I assume that means surely we won't like never see any of them again. I imagine that some of them have got to be important enough to keep around, right? Like I don't really, it's just Star-Lord would be the important one, I suppose. Gamora possibly because of the end of Eternals in the end credits. In the end credits of Eternals, you see Hot Boy, what's his name from not Maroon 5, One Direction, Harry Styles, thank you. Harry Styles plays in the end credit scene. Oh god, I can't think of his name in the comics, but it's Thanos' brother. You on that? Thanks. So maybe keeping Gamora around would be semi-important. I'm not really sure. But yeah. Star Fox, thank you. Rocket and Groot, they sell toys. I don't know, man. They have Spider-Man to sell toys. I did get speaking of toys, I got 2 new toys today. Show you. We went, oh shit. I'm just knocking everything over here. Okay, good enough. We went to Disney Springs today and we went to the Lego store. So I got I've been watching a chronological watch through Star Wars, which has taken over my entire life basically, because I've also jumped on the Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes mobile game, and I've sunk some money into that, and lots of hours, but I've been on a Star Wars kick. It's taken over my life. So I did just get this. I got a Boba Fett helmet. Look how cool that thing is. Trying to get it without the glare of the lights. Look at that. That thing's gonna be dope. It's not very tall. It's only 8.5 inches tall, which I do wish it was larger, because in this picture it looks pretty big, but it's not. And then secondly, because I just finished Clone Wars, and my absolute favorite character, probably by far, is Ahsoka Tano. I bought my first ever pop. What's it called? Funko Pop. Thank you. I always say pop socket like an old lady. Thank you. That Lego set is sick. It's sex too. Who knows? We are building Grogu right now, so we need to finish that. We've put that on hold for a while. We need to finish that, and then we'll work on Boba Fett helmet. Anyways, Ahsoka Tano is my favorite character. I've never bought a Funko Pop before, but I did cave for this when we saw it today. We went to the Star Wars store, and I got this bad boy. God, that glare is terrible. But look how cool that is. This is with her white lightsabers, which I've not watched Rebels yet, so I don't know when or how she gets white lightsabers yet. Don't spoil that for me, but apparently she gets white lightsabers at some point. But she's really cool looking. I like her, and she's probably my favorite character. I'm debating if I take her out of the box or not. I know that's like I know it's a no-no, but I didn't buy her to like collect, or to sell later rather. Like, I don't want to sell it, so if I'm not gonna sell it, what's the point of keeping it in the box, right? I should take it out. What do we vote, chat? Should we keep in the box or take out of the box? We'll figure that out later. But I also want to figure out where to put her up here. She might, end up replacing Friends, and Friends might go somewhere else. No, Friends Central Perk might go upstairs. And then we have things that I actually like better here. That can be your decoration area. Anyways. Gosh, having no kids looks great. Yeah, man, it's pretty cool. We went to Disney Springs today. Dropped, probably $200 on food and toys. Hey, young Anna, what did you get? You got some Stance socks. You got some bracelets. What are those bracelets called? The Pura Vida bracelets. And I got some toys. Yeah, man. No kids is awesome, dude. But here's the thing with the kids is that you could also buy toys and just say, like, justify it because it's for them. It's just maybe a little bit different because they can't be as breakable. Obviously, you can't buy a Lego set. Like, Lego sets are a no-go for your children, Nate, are destructive. Your kids might have been responsible for terrorist attacks in the past. Who knows? They could break everything or anything. So maybe Lego set's not the best. What is up, Sparky? Good to see you in here. Sparky, you can vote too. I just got my first Funko Pop, but I don't plan on ever selling it or collecting Funko Pops like a collector. I might just get the ones that I like, but I got Ahsoka Tano from Star Wars. And my question is, do I leave her in the box like a good toy collector, or do I take her out and display her outside of the box up here? Everyone vote. Asher would destroy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can't get them like toys that are collector, or like you couldn't get them toys that are for display. But however, do you know how bad that I've been wanting a remote control car lately? I've been wanting a remote control car really bad, but like the nice ones. And then actually, Nate, while we were recording the Sully J and Nate Show podcast right here, listen on Spotify and everywhere. While we were recording, Jeff brought up that he's gotten into RC cars, and that made me want them even more. But I can't justify that. But if I had a kid, if I had a little boy that was 6, 5, 4, whatever, why does it have to be a little boy? That's a good point. If I had a little girl that was into RC cars, thank you. No, you're right. If I had a child that was into RC cars that I could justify myself, purchasing for them, quote unquote, that would be awesome. So Sparky says open. And get another character you can play pretend. You're an asshole. I will. I probably will. You have like 5 remote control cars? Give me one, dude. I want it. Or I'll come over and we can play with them. Like reenact scenes for YouTube. I'll just be like, yeah. I will say that they did have another small version of the Lego set of Ahsoka Tano and Darth Maul. That battle on Mandalore that happened at the end of season or near the end of season 7 of the Clone Wars. And I almost bought that too because it was cheap and it was only a little tiny set. And that scene was that battle was one of the coolest things ever. So that would have been fun. Do they have a Darth Maul? Can you look that up? Do they have a Darth Maul Funko? Thank you. Because I would get a Darth Maul Funko. That would be fucking cool. All right, next story here. We're going to go back over to second screen. Oh, God. I forgot about that guy. Let's get out of Anthony Horowitz here. Mountain Dew reveals an alcoholic Baja Blast, a hard seltzer. They are in partnership with Boston Beer Company. They're going to be coming out later this year, I think. Oh, shit. I don't know what I just did. There we go. Boston Beer Company announced plans to do Hard Mountain Dew, a new 5% ABV spin on the classic Mountain Dew soda brand. Blah, blah, blah. They do? Let me see. The Darth Maul Funko Pop. Oh, damn. Look at that, y'all. That guy is fucking cool. Whoa, it's $8? Yeah, it's $8. Oh, out of the box maybe. I don't know, but that's cool. But this is a Baja Blast Mountain Dew specifically. I've never been like a ginormous Baja Blast fan. I know people, there's like a cult following for this, for Baja Blast in general. And, but I like it. However, hard seltzer version, I'd be very into that. Hard seltzer version, zero sugar kind of freaks me out. Anything that says zero sugar kind of always freaks me out. But can we talk about how fucking cool this can is? That's all I really cared about when I saw this, is look how cool that can is. That's dope. Whoever did the marketing for this is incredible. Oh, well, we already know Mountain Dew's marketing is incredible in general, but that's really cool. I wonder when they said it's going to come out. Hard Mountain Dew hasn't even been released yet, and they've added a new variety, Hard Mountain Dew Baja Blast. Billed as a surprise fourth flavor, blah, blah, blah. A 12-can variety pack launching in a limited number of states next month, starting next month. So Taco Bell's doing some cool stuff, because Taco Bell, remember, we talked about a couple weeks ago, is doing that taco membership plan, where like the monthly membership plan is like $10, you get 30 tacos or whatever. And now they're doing this. They did the Flamin' Hot Cheeto Mountain Dew last month. So I'm gonna guess this might be a limited thing, like where they come out with it for like a month. But either way, I do want to try to find this one, and if it comes out, we'll have to keep up to date with that news story and see if we can find some. Just regular Mountain Dew hard seltzer would be amazing. Well, I think that's what they're saying here, is that they blah, blah, blah. Yeah, see, Hard Mountain Dew hasn't even been released yet, and now they've already added a new variety, Baja Blast. So, billed as a surprise fourth flavors. So, there's original black cherry watermelon, and now Baja Blast as a fourth flavor will come in a 12-pack, right? So, it's kind of like the Trulies that we buy. It'll be like 3 of each flavor times 4, well, etc. Anyways, that'll be cool. I hope that really does come out, because that sounds really dope. Next big news in the video game world, back to the nerdy stuff. Sony just purchased Bungie for $3.6 billion. This comes less than a week after the news that Microsoft is buying Activision, which was huge news. Sony did come out and say that it was this acquisition was not in response to Microsoft buying Activision. Oh, good. But that it has been in talks for over 5 to 6 months already. So maybe, I mean, I assume that these things take a long time anyways to hear. They say that it will remain an independent subsidiary of Sony, not a first party studio for the company, and it will continue to be a multi-platform studio. The real question would be, does this mean that Halo will soon be available on PlayStation platforms? That is the real question that I'm interested in. Bungie, of course, most famously makes Halo, also made the Destiny games. I thought this was a huge deal, as far like financially wise, huge deal. It's a huge deal nerd news wise, but I thought it was a lot of money until I saw these things. Look at this. Take-Two just bought Zynga, which Zynga, I believe, used to be Facebook's gaming site, if I remember, for $12.7 billion, 4 times the amount. And Microsoft, I did not know it was this much. When they bought Activision, $69 billion. $69 billion with a B. How are these companies worth that much? Call of Duty is bringing in some fucking money, apparently, to be worth $69 billion. That's impressive amount of money. But anyways, I thought this was interesting. And PlayStation has come out and said that they will be buying more here in the in the upcoming month or two. You'll see some other acquisitions that are going to be pretty important. Next up, Ireland, and this is kind of good news. Maybe an indication that Corona might finally, my friends, not going away, but maybe we're having a better time with it. You know, it's been 2 years. Literally been, as of like in a couple weeks, it'll be two full years of this shit. Didn't that make you feel tired, young Anna? Because I feel like it's still 2020. Like 2021 wasn't a real year. And if it keeps up, 2022 won't be a real year. But unless people follow suit of this, Ireland and Denmark and England, or actually, let's rephrase that. Right after England a couple days ago lifted all mask mandates and dropped its COVID passport program, Ireland and Denmark both follow suit. They lift nearly all COVID restrictions for travel and lift all mask mandates. I feel like we're moving in the right direction, hopefully.
You're saying
Ireland. What did I say? Island? I'm stuffed up. I said Ireland. Ireland, yes. Yeah, I'm excited for this. Maybe we'll move to Ireland since they'll open up. We'll just go move to my homeland, Mother Ireland, Ire, as they call it there. That's real. I didn't make that up. Starbucks also follows suit and drops all vaccine mandates for employees after the Supreme Court ruled against the vaccine mandate for all companies with 100 or more employees. That's probably the first big company, like the first big liberal company that I've heard of doing that. I find that to be interesting because Starbucks is stereotypically more of a liberal company. That's interesting. I don't want this show to turn into an opinion show, so that's all. I just report the news. I don't talk about my opinions on political things. Fun news, Shaun White is returning one more time. That's right, Shaun White, the hottest redhead in the world. Is he? Who's a hotter redhead? Wrong answer, young Anna. It was me, you asshole. We're breaking up. Wow, you just got broken up with on live internet. How does that feel? God, you had to think. She went, I said, who's the hottest redhead? And she goes, She has a beard, so she was doing this.
I feel like celebrity.
Wow, you thought I'm a celebrity. I'm a celebrity. I'm on the internet right now. Anyways. Shaun White returning to the Winter Olympics for the final time to compete in the half pipe. He's probably going to break his leg. He's 1,000. How old can this guy be? But he looks great. Can we just talk about, look at this. Can we talk about how good he looks? I want to know how old he is first. Shaun.
Is he dating Nina Dobrev?
He's dating who? Nina Dobrev?
Pretty sure.
That's a very attractive couple. Shaun White, girlfriend? Who is that? Yeah, look at there. Nina Dobrev and Shaun White. Look at them. Look how cute they are. This is not a cute picture. Nina Dobrev was in that show. Was it either Teen Wolf or the vampire one? What was that called? Vampire Diaries. She was from that show. I had a big crush on her. Big crush on her. I mean, you could see, look at you and then look at Nina Dobrev. It's the same vibe going on here. I have a type apparently. But look how good Shaun White looks. If I could have anything of Shaun White's besides his snowboarding talent, it'd be his hairline. Look at this fucking hairline, dude. Like, for real. What a stud, bro. Look at this. He bleached his hair. He looks cool as fuck. And look how white his teeth are. Is he a good looking guy? He's a good looking guy. That stubble was turning me on. But he used to have like long hair, and I did like his long hair. His long hair was dope. Look at this. Look at this fucking dude. He looks like a redhead Eric from Survivor. Oh man. Anyways, he's gonna come back. What a fun time. And then last story here. New York Times buys the incredibly popular fad that is Wordle. I've been playing Wordle every single day for like I don't know, 2 weeks now. And I've gotten young Anna into it, and a guy at work is really into it, and we text each other every day, every morning. It's very romantic with our Wordle scores of the day. If you're not playing Wordle, you're a loser. But New York Times buys Wordle for a little over $1 million. They said low 7 figures, so I don't know what that means necessarily. Apparently, it has accrued over 300,000 daily players, which is pretty impressive. Made by this guy named Josh, wait for it, Wardle. His name is Josh Wardle. Wardle, like Wardle, Wardle. Are y'all playing this game? It's great. So he comes up with a word game for his significant other, because apparently his significant other likes word games. So he comes up with this game for his significant other. How cute. And names it after his own fucking last name. Wordle. How great is that? But yeah, that dude's a millionaire now. Once again, this makes me incredibly angry and thinking, I just need one. I just need one idea. One idea to come up with. And we could be rich. But unfortunately, I am in fact stupid. So I cannot do that. Not only can I not come up with an idea, but even if I could come up with an idea, I wouldn't know how to turn it into a website or application. So it wouldn't matter anyways. And if I told someone about it, I wouldn't understand copyright laws. They would steal the story or the idea from me. They would make it themselves. That would be more depressing to watch someone else become. Anyways, moving on, we're going to go ahead and put a timer on this one. We're going to go over to my timer here. And I do want to talk about this story that's come out. I'm going to go ahead and start my, actually, no, we're going to go down to 5 minutes for this. Start. Okay. Spotify a couple years ago basically bought the Joe Rogan Experience podcast for an alleged $100 million, a deal that was worth over $100 million. And immediately dealt with some backlash from people, specifically people of, well, more liberal views. Now that has been taken to a whole new level. The musician Neil Young, very famous musician, apparently threatened Spotify to pull his music off of Spotify over Joe Rogan, and basically accused Joe Rogan of misinformation over COVID-19 protocols, said that he is encouraging people to use ivermectin, which I don't know anything about, that shit. But basically saying that he's spreading misinformation, having guests on that are a little bit more, what's the word I'm looking for? Would be considered by some to be conspiracy theorists, I guess, but they are scientific professionals. They are medical professionals. It's not like he's getting some fucking randos with tinfoil hats on his show, but he's getting people that are a little bit more fringe scientists, as in they're not following standard of care. And he talks to them about interesting stuff. That's Joe Rogan's shtick. It's always been his shtick. I will say Joe Rogan, as of the last year, has definitely seemed more right-leaning in his guests that he invites on his podcast. He used to be very spread out as far as his political views of who he has on, but now he's having like a lot of like the Ben Shapiro's and what's that guy, the convince me I'm wrong guy? What's that guy's name? You know who I'm talking about? Prove I'm wrong. Prove me wrong guy. Prove me wrong guy. This guy. What's his name? Steven Crowder. I just remembered it off the top of my head. Oh, there it is. Steven Crowder. He had him on. Anyways, a lot of these more right-leaning people. But Neil Young basically said, alternative, yeah. Neil Young said he was going to pull his music if they don't take Joe Rogan Experience off of Spotify. And Spotify basically said, shit, we paid him $100 million for you. And Neil Young, let's be honest, no one listens to your music anymore. But they did not take him off. And instead, they did say that they were going to, let me find this. Spotify is going to come out with a advisory that plays before quote unquote more, I don't know, more, what's the word I'm looking for? Divisive, I guess. Controversial. That's what I was looking for. More controversial podcasts. The advisory will basically direct listeners to a COVID-19 hub, which is a resource that provides easy access to data-driven facts, blah, 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 blah. It'll basically say that, you know, what to do about Corona. So this is how I feel about this. So I only have a minute left to talk about this, but I'm going to break these rules. But I don't care about the politics of anyone, but I'm fucking tired of people equating a company's beliefs or you supporting that belief by being on the same platform as someone who has a different belief system as you. Side note, Joe Rogan doesn't even necessarily have these opinions. He's just having people on that are talking about their opinions or their scientific discoveries or whatever. Just the peanut butter. What is that? No, God, no. That's made of metal. You're going to put it in the microwave. No, you're not. We have a minute. We have 30 seconds. How are you going to bake it? You can't bake a cookie in 30 seconds. Dear Lord. Anyways, I feel so weird about this, right? Hey, I'm going to pull my music off of your platform because someone else that's also on your platform feels a different way or has guests on, even worse, that feel a specific way about something that I don't agree with. To me, just seems asinine and pedantic and unnecessary. And it makes me angry because also they don't follow through on this in enough ways that would actually damage even themselves. I'd only want to try the peanut butter one. Oh, okay. All right. So because this is the thing. They say Spotify. Is Neil Young going to pull all his videos from YouTube because Joe Rogan's also on YouTube? No. Is Neil Young going to pull himself off of Instagram because Joe Rogan's on Instagram? No. Is Neil Young going to pull himself off of fucking, I don't know, everything? The entire internet? Because Joe Rogan is also on the internet? No. So it just seems, I don't know. It seems if you're going to have, in my opinion, if you're going to have a really hard stance on something over, you know, over the, I don't know, the basic idea of something, if you're going to have a hard stance on it, you better follow through all the way around. Listen, if you're going to shit on SeaWorld, you can't go to a zoo, right? If you're going to shit on Joe Rogan because he's on or shit on Spotify because they have Joe Rogan on him, then you have to shit on every other platform that has Joe Rogan on him too. And it just doesn't seem like these fucking actors and musicians and all this, you know, athletes, they just pick and choose what they want to threaten and shit, as if anyone gives a fuck that Neil Young took his music off of Spotify in the first place, number one. Number two, even if they do care, he has his music a million other places. Thirdly, it's only himself that he hurts in this, right? Like, he just makes less money now because now he's not being streamed on the largest number one music platform in the world. So I just can't imagine that this is a good move anyway. And it doesn't help anything. There were some other musicians that like backed him. They were like, yeah, for Neil Young until you take him off, like blah, 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 blah. By the way, Joe Rogan's response to this is basically that he did defend his choice about having two of the controversial doctors on his show. He said, I'm not trying to promote misinformation. I'm not even trying to be controversial. I've never tried to do anything with this podcast other than let people talk. What are we trying to silence people for? We're not allowed to have interesting guests on. We're not allowed to have difference of opinions anymore. And also the other main musician that like jumped in was this Joni Mitchell fella. I honestly I'm going to be honest, I have no idea who she is. Does anyone know who is Joni Mitchell? I'm searching Google right now. Joni Mitchell. She's not even big enough to wear her fur. When I type it in, every single link is about this story. Can we go to videos? Dear God. I don't know what I just did. I just want to go to videos, see what she's saying. Or look, even the videos. When I go to videos, it's Joni Mitchell joining Neil Young protest. Joni Mitchell joining Neil. Who the fuck is Joni Mitchell? Does anyone know who Joni Mitchell is? We're gonna go Joni Mitchell wiki. Joni Mitchell, Canadian singer-songwriter. Am I stupid? Is she super fucking famous? Songs like Big Yellow Taxi and Woodstock. I've never heard of any of those things. Anyways, I don't know. I just am getting annoyed by some of these stories of people that are like pulling their shit off a platform. What's up, Rose? Good to see you here. Pulling their shit off a platform because they don't agree with someone. Like one time my Nana said that she was never going to go to Starbucks or to Target because they believe in whatever, gay marriage or whatever. And I'm like, Nana, their coffee's good. Who the fuck cares what they believe? It's like, I hang out with people that don't believe what I believe, right? I have friends that believe totally different things than them. I don't know. I think it helps them. Now you're looking them up. I watched 2 Neil Young videos today. It's nonsense. See, I am 100% agreeing with you on that, Sparky. I was thinking about that earlier. Is now like, look, we're on an internet forum talking about him. No one has listened to Neil Young in 10 years. I mean, Neil Young's a great musician too. Like, I like Neil Young, but no one's listened to his music in, a hot minute. So you're right. Like, what a great move by him to be like, oh yeah, by the way, I'm gonna blow up on every news story in the world. What is it? I'm trying to think of some. Oh yeah, like a hurricane, for what it's worth. Hey, my cowgirl in the sand. Yeah, I mean, Neil Young is incredible. These are some great songs. But no, I haven't listened to Neil Young in forever, in a very long time. But I will now. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're talking about him. Everyone's talking about him. Maybe this is just like a marketing move. It's a stupid fucking reason to use COVID and say, I don't agree with what someone said. I don't like that people would listen to Joe Rogan's guest and that person has a different opinion than me, and that could lead to misinformation. So I'm not going to have my music on a platform. Who the fuck cares? Boycotts are stupid because they don't work. We've talked about this on the Sully J and Nate show before too, that boycotts don't work. Not giving your business to someone. By the way, most of the time, the type of person that you are, that you're not giving a person business because they believe something differently than you, you're probably the worst type of customer anyways. I'm just going to say it. If you're like, I'm not going to Target because they let girls in the boys' bathroom. Guess what? You are probably also the type that like tries to return a used fucking tampon or some shit. I don't know. But like, are you crying? She's very upset about this. It's like a publicity move. I know people that love football are still boycotting the NFL. Listen, I had a lady, so at work the other day, I had to walk away because this lady was probably like on the side racist as fuck. But I literally had to walk away from, I overheard her conversation with one of my coworkers, and she was talking, they were talking about sports, and she was like, no, my husband's a huge football fan, but we haven't watched football in 4 years ever since they started kneeling, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, okay, here we go. And then she starts to say like real worse things. Like she starts to say things like, you know, they're just paid to throw a ball. And so they've probably never even read a book anyways. I don't even know half of those people can't even read, she said. That's never a good thing to say. So they should just stick to throwing a ball. And I was like, and then later I found out she was a Gator fan. And listen, I'm a biggest Gator fan out there. And which means that she's probably a Tim Tebow fan. Again, huge Tim Tebow fan. But let's not forget that Tim Tebow used his platform of football to talk about Jesus for fucking 18 years now. And every Christian in the world is like, oh my God, yes. Use your platform for good. Use your platform for Jesus. But as soon as you don't agree with the topic of discussion, you're like, you're paid to throw a ball. Fuck off, racist lady. That lady drove me nuts. She was talking to my coworker Pablo. I had to walk away. She kept looking over at me like as if I was gonna agree with her. Oh, look at this bald white guy. He's probably racist like me. And I was like, literally walked away. She was pissing me off. But anyways, it's hard enough to just shop. I can't think of what product stands for what. Right? Like it's already there's too much going on in the world that I have to worry about, like wearing a mask and not dying of a disease and people just being horrible and shooting me. And I have to worry about, and you know, fights with, I don't know, if we have a disagreement or work's stressful, or I have a million and trillion things to worry about. Now I have to be like, ooh, I want to buy Kix Pops cereal, but I heard that they had someone on a podcast that was on Spotify and they had another show that had another podcast, and that person said that Corona's not real, so I can't buy Kix cereal. I can't do that. That's ridiculous. He's not black though. Well, right, that's the point. Tim Tebow's not black, so they're okay with it. It's literally 100% why. He's a white Christian cis straight male, so he can say whatever he wants, I guess. Whatever. Yeah. Anyways, we're gonna move on from that rant. I don't know where the fuck that came from, but I got heated by that lady. She pissed me off. We're gonna go try something new Tuesday. This week we are trying a cookie from the very famous, in the Orlando area at least, Gideon's Bakehouse. They do have a location in kind of like downtown Orlando, but more like Winter Park area. I think it's on the East End. It's in East End Market, I believe. Right next to the Domu ramen place, which is one of the best ramen places I've ever had. However, Tim Tebow was a big kneeler. Yeah, we're doing cookies again. We did grilled cheese last stream, but I'm back to cookies. Listen, ever since I tried cookies, I had a bunch of people send me a bunch of different cookie places to try. And apparently there's a bunch in the Orlando area. So listen, if this just turns into a cookie review show, I am not mad about it. I won't be mad about that at all. A couple weeks ago, we tried Fat Ash Bakes located in Orlando. Best cookies I've ever had in my life. I think that they might be the best cookies in Orlando, but of course that has to be put to the test. Gideon's, one of the most famous, if not the most famous cookie in the Orlando area. I got the peanut butter crunch cookie. Look the fuck at this, y'all. I'm gonna get so fat. Thank you. Look at this cookie. I'm gonna do a rip open here on screen if we can see it. I'm gonna try to do it. I don't want to get my hands all peanut buttery and then touch the mic, so I'm gonna do a rip open here. Oh wow, y'all. Look. Oh yeah, and look, finally the camera focused. Look at that inside. That's impressive. I'm gonna do an eat through real quick. An eat through. That's a weird word. It's not a real word. There's so much peanut butter on this. I can't touch it with my hands. All right, we're gonna try this out. Gideon's Bakehouse. By the way, we went to the second location, just opened, I don't know, within the last couple years, at Disney Springs, and go there. Even if you're not even buying a cookie, you should go in because it's a dope place. Show you a picture. Look at this. Of the inside, it's like really dark and brooding, and there's like all of this art on the look at this. Focus. Come on, focus. Come on, focus. Oh, you can't see it. Never mind. You'll never know. I know how to do this. Hold on. I've already figured it out. We're gonna go to Gideon's Bakehouse. Anyways, try it out. It's at Disney Springs. Well, I don't know if you want to try it out yet because I have to try them. Because if it's not good, I don't want to say to try it. Gideon's Bakehouse, Disney Springs. Y'all, look at this place here. I want to see if there's pictures of the inside. Here's one picture of the inside. Books all around the back. It's way darker in here than this picture makes it seem. Really cool, like creepy art on the walls. It's also very, very dark inside. Like nearly black. Very, very, very dark. The cookies are supposed to be outrageous. Here we go. We're going to try them out. I did heat it, but it's been a while since I've been talking on that rant about racist people. So, who knows how warm this is. Obviously warm enough that the peanut butter is melting still. So when I touch it, all right. I'm just, you know what? Will you grab me an extra paper towel? I'm just gonna grab it. All right, here we go. First bite. Ooey and gooey for sure. Really looks doughy and good. First bite and first reaction here. Oh my God. Holy cow. Okay, if you don't like peanut butter, definitely don't eat this. Don't eat this peanut butter explosion cookie, but okay, Gideons. I'm a big fan of peanut butter cookies. Peanut butter cookies are probably, I'm gonna be honest, peanut butter cookies are probably my favorite type of cookie. It's definitely top 2, probably my favorite. I love a peanut butter cookie. That is, the dough is good. The peanut butter flavor is delicious. Very moist, very, you can see, very peanut buttery. Time for water. I can't even speak into a microphone. I feel like a dog that licked peanut butter. I'm like, okay, this is what I'm gonna say. I mean, yeah, it's like it's very high scoring wise. I didn't score Fat Ash. Fat Ash was like low 9s, high 8s, low 9s. This is in the same exact area. I honestly don't know how to say better or worse, but it's in the same realm. This is my style. Now, if you're like a harder, like crunchy, thin cookie person, it's not my style. I probably won't try a lot of those cookies on this stream. I like thick fuckers. Like I like thick boys with 2 C's, thick cookies. Soft, barely baked cookies. That's what this is. And wow, it's good. I'm going to say this. The dough of Fat Ash Bakes remains king. Queen. I'll say queen. Queen stays queen on that one. The dough is unmatched. That dough, the actual dough itself is incredible. I will say on this though, this doesn't have as much texture, unfortunately, as the Fat Ash. There's not as much bite. I feel like it's so soft that I just kind of go through it. That's not like even necessarily a bad thing. It's really, really good though. And I could tell, obviously I'm trying to rate an entire company off of one of their cookies. I have had their chocolate chip cookie a long time ago. What did you get? Cookies and cream? No, it's okay. It's okay. I can get the gist off this one. Their cookies are all covered completely on top with the topping. So if it's a chocolate chip cookie, the entire top is covered in chocolate chips with no gaps. Like not a dispersed couple chocolate chips. It's like this. Here's the peanut butter one. Look at those peanut butter chips. The entire top of the cookie is covered in the peanut butter chips. It's the same thing for the chocolate chip. Same thing for every single whatever flavor. This is a high 8. I'm going to say Gideon's is an 8.8. A beautiful number. Retroactively, I'm going to say that Fat Ash is like a 9.1. So they're right there. Maybe even an 8.9 for Gideon's. This peanut butter cookie is unbelievable. I have cookie on my keyboard. Yes, I do. Anyways, unbelievable cookie. You should definitely check them out. I'm gonna say very high score. I'm gonna say not as good as Fat Ash. That is my ruling. And that is now Bible. That is now fact. Put it down in the books, everyone. But try them out because holy shit, that was good. I think that you can only, here's another win for Fat Ash. I'm gonna keep talking about Fat Ash for a long time, probably. The other win for Fat Ash is they deliver. I don't know that Gideon's delivers. I don't think so. I don't know that to be completely true, but I'm pretty sure they don't. You have to go to location. Yeah, I tried 5 fucking cookies from that other place, Rose. I thought I was gonna die. I had sugar, like I had sugar sweat coming out of my body. It was tremendously scary. So I could not do another 5. I only need 1 because we're talking about quality of cookie. We're not talking about the flavor.
Yeah, they do not.
They do not deliver. That's what I thought. I want to talk about the quality of cookie here. And I think that while this is an unbelievable cookie, very high 8s, the dough itself speaks volumes for me. And the dough of Fat Ash had some oomph to it while remaining very moist and soft, borderline cakey. This is more of a traditional cookie dough, but yeah, it's very, 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 very good. It looked like peanut butter mixed with raw dough. I'm going to be honest. It's kind of what it tastes like. And honestly, I'm not complaining. I love raw cookie dough more than cookies. Cookie dough is better than cookies. I don't care what anyone says. And I love peanut butter. So, yeah. Yeah, that's great. That's unbelievably good. Can you imagine if someone had a peanut allergy in this house right now? Anybody in like a 10-mile radius of here currently is dead. Anyways, that's it for tonight's show. I appreciate everyone coming. I might play some video. What time is it? Oh, yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'm going to play a little more Crash Bandicoot unless I scream too much. You know what? I think, though, if Max has vouched for it and Nathan has vouched for it, Pokemon Arceus might... Arceus? I was trying to say it like they told me to say it. The new Pokemon game might be coming up next week, and I might get it and try to set up the Switch down here as well, or get an extra Switch thing, because young Anna will kill me if I just steal the Switch. But yeah, I appreciate you. If you don't mind, if you're on YouTube, make sure to hit that thumbs up button for me. It helps me out more than you know, and it only takes like a half a second. Make sure you're subscribed and then hit the follow button here on Instagram, Twitter, or YouTube, whatever you want to follow me on. Instagram's the best. Let's see if this still works. If I do, I wonder if my keys still work. There you go. Boom. You can click that link. Oh, I think that only went up for Twitch probably, but no, I think that went up for everyone. If those links are clickable, those are my socials that you can follow me at. Instagram is where I post all of my updates for this stream. If I am not streaming, if I'm streaming late, what we're going to stream about, any polls about what you think I should stream about are all going to be on my Instagram. And I'm buckling down. I'm going to be probably buckling down soon and trying to do some real push of content, get some stuff on YouTube. I've been a lazy piece of shit, so we'll see if we can try to figure something out. I'm gonna put this on hold real quick, put you on pause and go to the bathroom, and then I'm gonna come back and play some Crash Bandicoot. I appreciate you all. I'll be right back. All right. And we're back. All right. Playing some Crash Bandicoot until I get too angry to continue. Yeah. All right. Let's go to my second screen here. Go to PlayStation. See how long I can play this. A couple weeks ago, I got really mad. What's his name? Saw it. Who was it that was... Oh, Sparky came in and saw how mad I was getting. Or no, Max. It was Max.
A smashing blast from the past.
What is that? That's my
vicarious vision.
follower goal that I don't need anymore anyways. Okay. Put these headphones on so I can hear my game. Yo, that cookie is good. Cookie is lingering in my mouth, and it is tasty. That volume needs to go down, I think, too. What is this? Oh, I thought it was like a new three directional level. I'm glad everyone didn't jump on my ass about that Joe Rogan thing. I was kind of nervous that people were going to be like, no, fuck you. Joe Rogan sucks. And I have no... Oh, fuck. I just remembered this level. Max, do you remember this shit? This one's going to depress us. Jeez, this is gonna be rough, y'all. Because last couple weeks ago, I tried this for probably 100,000 times and failed pretty much every single time. Doing pretty good right now, though. And I have 8 lives. Watch this. I'm doing great right now. Boom. Wow. Honestly, this is incredible how I'm doing so good right now. Oh, no! I knew that was going to happen. All right, but that was for a first run. I'm happy with that. Very happy with that, actually. All right, get this mask and go immediately back to that hog. Immediately back to that hog. Because this fucker will get you every time. Oh, well, apparently I didn't even need it for that hog. I want the mask to run out, actually, or else it'll fling that turtle. And I don't want to kill that turtle. I need to use him as... Oh, God, I need to use this turtle as a trampoline. Like that. There we go. Boom. Boom. I mean, this is really going well. I feel so confident about this. There we go, baby. We're good. Got an extra life out of it. Okay, wait till that turtle turns around. Oh my God. Wow. Damn it. All right. Well, that was good, though. How do you bounce off that turtle? On to the next guy. Should I do the cheat? Yeah, I have 7 lives. We're going to try the cheat here with the rope. See if we can just get across in a cheater's manner. Don't fall off. We're doing great. We're going to risky the bisky here. Wow. That was really good. Look at that. New checkpoint. Wow. This is going swimmingly. This is the best I've ever done. I tried 500 times and didn't get this far last time. What the fuck is that thing? Oh, it's another. Oh, shit. Well, we'll cheat. Oh, ball sack. It's fine. It's fine. All right, Mr. Turtle. Oh, shite. Just do the cheat. No, bad. Bad. Very bad. Oh my god. Wow. 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 Whoa. Maybe I just... Huh? Maybe I just need to, like, run, you know? Like... Don't, like, think about it, you know? Oh, God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Turtles! Oh, that last turtle did not help me jump very far, but I pushed the X button of my controller really hard. Purposefully. Oh, shit. I could do the cheat on the rope here, but I feel bad about it. I would like to try this turtle method at least one more time. That was good. Oh, on the ice on this? Wow. This is so cool. Let's go right here. Try to get some extra lives out of this shit. All right. A TNT box. Interesting. Okay. How the fudge am I supposed to do this? Wait, how am I supposed to get both the top and bottom levels on this? What does this do? Oh, so I can get to the end and work my way backwards, every other box and then every other box? I'm going to have to do every... yeah, okay. We'll try it again. I think go bottom layer first, and then I can hop up to that top layer. If I'm thinking about this right. That's what we're going to try at least. Okay. Fuck me. Just... All right. Try again. All right. Here we go. Oh, God. That was close. Okay. Bounce, bounce. Fudge. And then on the way back, man, this one's going to be tough. Luckily, you don't actually lose lives once you're in the lady friends area. But God, that was something. Come on. I can do this. I can do this. I believe in myself. I'm a strong, independent man. And I don't... Fuck. All right. All right, all right, all right, all right. Just focus. Stretch your little arms. Stretch your stupid little arms, Sully. And just fucking do it, man. All right, you ready? Bounce, 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 bounce. Every single one. Oh! That was nearly perfect. Nearly perfect, which of course is the same as not perfect. Some call it nearly perfect, some call it not perfect. 6 1/2 dozen or the other, am I right? All right, try again. Bounce, 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 bounce farther, bounce farther, bounce farther. Yes. Okay. This is going to be really tough. The top part is going to be tougher than the bottom part. Am I doing this a dumb way? I feel like maybe is there a better way to do this? Surely not if there's that bouncy thing at the end, right? Surely that's how they intended for it to work, right? Okay, take a breath here. Right there. Right there, baby. Oh! Wow. So that was the correct strategy, though. Just get to the left end without trying to do every individual other one, you know? And then on your way back, just fucking work it. Because it's easier on your way back to have more options. Now that I'm getting the hang of this... Oh, damn it. I got too sporadic on that. Shit balls. That was good, too. Okay. Loosen it up. Loosen it up. Okay. It's loose. It might be broken. Bouncy, 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 bouncy. Oh, shit. All right. Just get there. Every other one long. Every other one long. Oh, no. I'm getting a little perturbed. Now, I'm not mad yet. I'm just a little annoyed. But I'm still mentally... Oops. I'm still mentally here. I'm still mentally, you know, I'm here. Okay. Focus. Focus your energy. Focus your eyeballs. Focus your thumbs. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Little, long, 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 long. That was very close to missing that platform. That's not good that I broke that very last box. That was not good. You can't break the very last box. I need that last box to get far enough back to the right. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm getting past the bottom part consistently now, right? So that's a good sign. That's called growth. So next up, after I can get past this consistently. Wow. The problem is I don't get as much. Damn it. See, I broke that top one again. I'm not talking. I'm sorry. No! Oh, how painful. That one hurt me. That one hurt me because there was one left. Damn. All right, here we go. Come on, brother. Come on, little crashy. Bouncy, 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 bouncy. Damn, I really don't like breaking that. You know what I need to do? This is what I've decided. I need to go all the way across back to the metal and then just calm down and then take another leap back the other direction. If I can make that jump. I think I can. Let's try that. Okay. That's what we're going to try on this one. There we go. Now, take a fucking second. Oh, God. I didn't get a second because I thought I was going to... This is it. Woo! Doggy! That's how you do it right there. 2 lives, 27 crates, 81 mangos. Little lady was saved. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Now we got Toidles to worry about. What was that? What was I even thinking? Yikes, how do I jump that far? Is that even possible? Oh! Ay, ay, ay. Why do I have 44 out of 45 boxes? Can someone explain that to me? That's not acceptable, yeah? Why do I have 44 out of 45 boxes? All right, whatever. Let's just end it. Jump. There we go. Well, it's gratifying yet disappointing. Somehow I missed one box. I don't know how that's possible to miss one box. Where could it have been? No one knows. What is this? Why is there yellow glows? Is there some sort of magic in this? All right. Well, this is strange. Nope, that was terrible. All right. Get these mangoes here. All right. Don't even need those steps. Oh, I almost did the same mistake again. Get the extra life, thank you. Patience. Oh, that was close. So some of these are on different times, like different lengths of swivel. So you got to kind of wait for them to line up in the correct way that you want them to. God, why did I did it again? Don't jump when it's there. Jump when it's going to be there. You fool. You ignoramus. And jump. There we go. Come on. All right. That's the perfect jump. See, we're like opposite schedules on this one. Wait. Are these not going to line up ever? Let's jump back. Well, crap. Are those? Why were those on? There was no way to make that jump. Come on. Did I was I doing something wrong? What, they're literally on the same. Am I missing something? Man, it's like right there, right? Like, how do you do that? Question: does jumping and spinning make you jump farther? Doubt it. Well, got 2 more lives to figure it out, I guess, but almost 2 lives. Cheese and rice. Have an ooga booga. Wow. Ooga Booga saved me. Okay. I wish I would have saved the Ooga Booga for this next one so that I could land on it and jump, but alas. Okay, this one I truly don't understand. How is it possible? Yeah, I'm not seeing how this is even like. There's got to be something I'm missing pretty big to like. Dear Lord. Or I mean, fuck. Oh, you're game over. It was the first freaking part of the first level. You know what I need? I need another bite of this peanut butter cookie. That's what I need. All All right. Just go for it. Bow. Don't even get that one. Yeah, so they're still on the same line. Damn it. I gave up my Ooga Booga for greed of mangoes. For a mango greed. God bless America. Just need these mangoes for extra lives, you know? Okay. How do you do this? Oh, see, they're a little off on this time. Oh, you know what? Look, they're getting more and more off. I just got to wait. I just got to be insanely patient. Because that one on the left is a little bit faster than me. And I just got to wait for them to not match. Oh, yeah, look, they're already not matching up. Speeding up, speeding up. There we go. We're getting close to being able to jump now. Here we go. There we go, baby. What is this guy doing? He's like feeling around for me? Don't like that at all. It's terrifying. Time it. Now? Now? Now. Whoo! No, that was good right there. I need a checkpoint badly. If I fall, I'm going to be peeved. What do I do about that guy? Oh, damn it. You motherfucker. What a booger yourself, bitch. Oh, man, that made me mad. How disappointing was that, y'all? I need this. Just let me have this one thing. And, of course, you're lined up again. So I'm going to have to wait again till you're a little skelter. Till you're a little askew. They're like, man, they are like right on par with each other. I could try to just risk it with the Ooga Boogas. That's what I'm going to do. Well, you got to actually jump on top of the spikes for the Ooga Booga to work, but okay. Ay. Only have 2 lives left. Not good. Not looking good for old Sully here. Ow, I waited for it and then... Shit. Shite. I think this is my last life, too. And I just wasted it. Wow. Well, that was short-lived. Well, I thought that would be enough to get an extra life, but apparently 'twas not. Cheese and rice. Yeah, I know. Sparky, me too, dude. I don't know how much longer I can handle this game. I don't know. This might be my last time playing on stream. I can't. I'm sweating my ass off over a child's game that I cannot fucking win. And sometimes it glitches out that like this. How am I supposed to physically make this jump here? Oh, dear God on high. That was my fault. This next jump, right? The 2 platforms timing is lined up. So you can't jump from one platform to another. Unless I'm making some very dumb mistake that I don't really understand. So unless there's something huge that I'm missing. Like, look, I mean, these are lined up. This is an impossible task. I still have Ooga Booga, right? All right, here's my strategy. Oops. Well, that was not my strategy, but my strategy is just to fall on the spike and jump onto the next platform and get rid of my Ooga Booga. Oh, that was a bad idea. Well, it worked out. Is there like a lever or something I'm supposed to pull to change these? I don't understand it. All right. Here's my strat is to fall just right here. Oh, did he? He didn't land on... I thought you could land on the spikes. I've done it like 20 times now. I'm confused and angry. So how come that one time they were not, like, lined up? What happened that time that was different? Well, that's... I don't think so, but I'm going to try here. We'll just try... All right, I'm getting as far as I can. But look, it's like they're two lined up. I'm going to try right at the edge here. You ready? Oh, wait, just... Fuck me. Fuck me. Oh! This is my last life again. Man, oh man, what a stressful fucking game this is. I mean, it really makes me have anxiety like I've never experienced. Okay, well, that was close, though. That running start thing really did almost work. Okay. This is what we're going to do. That running start twice has made me land on that platform, on that spike. And I've just immediately tried to jump and then run off or died. So I'm just going to take the L, land on the spike, lose my Ooga Booga, then be patient, wait till the platform moves out of my way, and jump from the spike onto the platform. That's our strat. That's what we're sticking with here. All right, you ready? Running start onto the spike. Okay. After all that, you're telling me that I just jumped that easily onto this? Fuck you, old man. Okay, timing. In, out, out, out. Okay. Okay. So we've made it past this. Out, in, out. Okay. The problem is there's no checkpoint. Mother trucker, dude. All right. I need that mango. They were off. Were they? But, like, what makes them off sometimes and on sometimes? Is it the amount of time that I'm spending here? Like, off camera? Like, with that platform off camera, maybe. I'm going to let this go a couple times. No look. See, they're like perfectly aligned this time. All right, we're going to eat it. We're going to try my strat. How come I didn't land? How come that time I didn't land on the spike? It's like every time I come up with a new strategy, they hear me or something. All right. Get all the way against the wall here. All the way against the wall. All right. They're exactly on, right? Here we go. Wow. Maybe it is the timing of it that I'm doing good. I don't know. Because I made it both times. Swipe. Do your swipey, old man. Your creepy swipes. All right. In. Out. Out. Jump. Oh, that was close. All right. Out. Okay, this bird thing is fucking scaring me. Can I jump on top of the bird, do you think? Yes. Yo. There's no way that's real, right? We all saw that? I was clearly on that fucking platform. Oh, it wasn't clearly on that platform. Okay, I'm feeling better about this now. That running jump, if you time it right when the thing is getting to the edge, has worked twice. Not that time. Patient. There we go. See, that's what you got to do, is just be patient if you fuck up. There we go. All right. Perfect land. Perfect landing. Oh, how am I supposed to... Should I... No, I shouldn't have risked that for the extra life. All right, we're good though now, right? I feel like we have consistently passed that part somehow. That was dumb. All right, that's fine. Seriously, F this game. I'm going to do one more time, and then we're effing this game, and then we're going to get a new game for next week, and we'll just move on, and we'll never speak of Crash Bandicoot again. His stupid name. Have you ever noticed that he sounds like a horse? Listen to this. You hear his, like, hoofs? Why does he sound like a horse? That's the 400th time I've made that mistake. I don't know why I keep doing that. Well, yeah, he sounds like he has hoofs. Listen. He's like that. Also, that was a pretty impressive horse hoof sound, if I do say so myself. All right, stay against the wall. Make your jumps. Take deep breaths. Damn it. There wasn't much of a running start on that one. Maybe you're right about the running start. I have 3 more lives to figure this out, and I'm done. Because I can't have a healthy mental state and play this game. It's just impossible. Okay, here we go. You ready? Bop. Running against the wall. Jump. All right. We got to get that running start, though. You ready? Patience. There we go. All right. We ate the Ooga Booga, but we had patience. Swipey, swipey, old man. That guy's creepy as shit, dude. All right. Back out. Here. Oh, that was... Oh, God. What am I doing? Just chill out. Just chill out. Let that buzzard go down. I'm not going to risk... I don't know how in the world to get that... Man, I want it so bad. Because I want to get all the boxes. There we go. Alright, now I'm just going to have to time this to where... Hey! That was pretty good, yeah? Okay! Look at us. I just... could really use a checkpoint. What's the deal with no checkpoints? Have we... Oh, yo, I didn't even see that spike up there. We need to have serious conversation about how there is no checkpoint in this level so far. And this is like the hardest level of all time. How many lives do I have left? Did anyone see? Have something to do with the stairs versus the ramp at the beginning? I don't know. Like, do you have to, like, slide down this ramp? I don't know. Let's try to hit both steps. There, we hit both steps. We'll see if that somehow has something to do with the timing of the other ramp. Like, how is a child supposed to figure that out if that's really... Because we just got to keep remembering, this is a children's game. For children. No, look, they're on the exact same... You know what it's got to do with? Fucking blind motherfucking luck. You gotta be kidding me. Alright, 2 more. Here's 2 more chances to figure it out, or end of stream and new game next week. Crash, if you want to stay played as a game, you better let me fucking get this. Or give me more Mongos, one of the two. All right, here we go. Okay, I think I've figured out the timing on it. I think I was jumping before it was hitting the end, and oh shit. Well, we're gonna put this to the test right here, because I think I've figured it out. Like a consistent way to do it. I think I just figured it out. And we're about to find out if it's true. Oh, don't do that one. Let's try to get an extra life out of this. There we go. Got an extra life. All right, I think I figured it out, the timing on this. Here we go. Put my theory to the test. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I've got it consistently now. I got the timing. I just wasn't jumping at the absolute peak time. Incredibly done. Now I'm oozing confidence now. Oops. All right, last life here. Last try. Crashy Bandicooty. All my might. Your last time ever streamed. Right here. If I don't get to a checkpoint, then I'm done with you forever, Senor Game. I thought about this being a game that I play long term and I try to get the platinum trophy, but I can't even barely win levels, much less like do the challenges that are associated with them. Jeez Louise. Still have an Ooga. That was probably a little dangerous, but it worked. This is... should I go for it? You know? No. You know what? Let's just try to finish the level. Instead of getting a completionist on everything, you know? Well, that's as far as I've gotten so far. Why does this look tricky? There's the checkpoint, boys and girls. Look at there. Crash Bandicoot didn't want to be put on the shelf. He survives another day. He survives another day, y'all. Wow. Whoa, look at this, y'all. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Look at that timing, boys and girls. All right. Here's another one. Well, that's all right. Got rid of my Ooga Booga, but what's back here? There's got to be something, right? Oh, nothing. All right. Out. Out. There's no way. How? Oh, you got to really time that, huh? Well, that's it. That's all I'm doing. I can't handle doing that first part again. If it had started me from the checkpoint, I would have been like, that's fine, but fuck that. Yeah, I'm going to think about getting Pokemon this week and see if we can start that game. Because that looks fun. I'll watch some videos this week, see if it's worth getting, if I think it's going to be worth getting. And we'll see what we're playing next week, because I'm going to have an aneurysm if I keep trying to play this game. And we only played for less than an hour. I can't play this game for any longer than like an hour. Or I feel like I'm going to murder a child. But anyways, I appreciate you all watching. Thank you, Sparky, for sticking around. As always, love you, bro. Take care of your family. Tell them I said hello. Tell somebody that you love them today. I love you. Have a great day. Peace.